What do you mean question mark? Enhance. Fucking when the tech chick in the crime show fucking hits this move and 78 windows open at the same time, I'm fighting the hacker. Yes, you are. Should play the King Kong video game Ubisoft made ages ago. I think I know the one you're fucking talking about, bro. Anyway, I was thinking about the variety games I play in the next little while, chat. And I fear, verily, that I might have to play Alien Isolation this year. Well, maybe. Be careful fucking asking a question like that, bro. I've got my eye on you. You find out where I am in Clair Obscure because I tell you. How about that? Send him to the breeding caverns. Is still alive or not? I haven't watched since season 3. I'm sorry I asked you. Hello, Volks. Okay, let's make the YouTube streams public. You like my corner? My cellmate's over there. Cell is an incel. I need a haircut so bad. My throat won't stop. Hello, everyone on YouTube. Sorry about that cough. How you doing, Leah? Hello, Mike. Just getting everything set up. Okay, those chats should be good. How are you? I've been better. I'm sick as hell. Just moved. How are you? Test, both coming through. Great. I'm quite happy with that tier list. Pacific Drive, true. Games. Pacific Drive. I need a heart rate monitor. Everyone's sick. Move house in the 40-degree heat. Fun. Okay. What did I write down? Chat. I do not have anything prepared to yap about, but I did want to do something. So, was there anything new in Rivals that anyone wanted me to take a look at? Because otherwise... we might talk about a potential Season 6 patch. Instantly AI slop when I open my feed, bro. Okay, bookmarks. Where was it? Okay, this guy. God. You just wrote my POTG. Can I show you a clip from 2005 King Kong game? Did Donkey do a video on this at one point? Let me just check the which category is good. Okay, it is. Okay, just about ready to go. I love this music so much. Hello, Bob Trotter. Hello, Clear Comms Pod. What's good, King? Thank you. Uh, how you been, bro? How you been, bro? Epstein or Diddy? Really, bro? Like, shut. Both. Like, okay. Juvis can no longer hold onto his empowered punch anymore? What? Okay. How's that work? Alright, this is probably a good place to start as any. Do you guys see Patrick Rage Bateman? Ever post this guy? I swear bro just has ChatGPT generating him whatever will get the Overwatch first rivals rage bait crowd to just get infighting again. I can probably do this now. I felt I needed to go through this as a palate cleanser to get me in the zone for making a patch. I think I blocked him. He just made. Ooh, yeah. It's the hybrid. The hybrid LinkedIn the hybrid LinkedIn Twitter talk way of communicating. Let me find an example. God, maybe that's it. Oh, I need a longer. Yeah, this would be it. Overwatch players, Marvel Rivals rank system is easy. Hey idiots, your game has a new SR system where they do Hero SR along with rank SR. LOL. Full stop. How is a champ 2 lower rank than a diamond 2 on the leaderboard? Overwatch keeps digging itself a deeper grave. Full stop. The breaks and the full stops and the just the. I don't know when this became a thing. No, I'm not talking about punctuation becoming a thing. Whoever wants to say it, all right? No. The pseudo fucking faux authoritative constantly putting in these one-liners that insist upon themselves ego-fueled slop. God, I go back to LinkedIn. Like, all right, I got that out off my chest. All right. There's some truth to this. I have grievances with a lot of what is said in here. I think the issue you have with as the only enlightened voice in the community, the issue you have with high rank players doing stuff like this generally is that they pretty rudimentary, if not poor, at designing solutions. I do not believe these players are typically equipped with the right methodology for getting the game to a better place. They want to get their experience to a place that they like within one patch, usually through a very one-dimensional path. Your glasses tell me you're a liberal. Wrong again. It's actually virgin. Jeremiah. Thank you for the heart, mate. Blossom, I moved. How about that? Hold on. Let me connect the step chat. Yeah, I'm still in the middle of setting everything up, so it's literally just me and a wall right now. So, yeah, you only get my face. Okay, test. It works. Is it dispatch when? Oh, we've got to play dispatch this year. Okay, let's just get into it. Season 5.5 was terribly balanced and heavily inflated with players. Here is how you fix it. I'll be the judge of that. Before you do, can you open the gate? Oh! Liz, tell me if this works though. All right, I'm going to try from here. Did it work? Did it work though? Done? No? Chat, give me a sec. I have the cutest cats. I have the cutest cats. I'm back. I had to let Pookie in the building. What did the chair say about me? Got a question. Since when did you start supporting Bob Trotter. I never did that. Chair said you're fat. Okay. Hello, Cryon. Sounds like a stupid person losing interest in their tweet longer. If this woman shields down to 125 HP and super excited that they were meaningful nurse, then did a double take and got disappointed. This is... Yeah, I think honestly, to be charitable, how often does he post? Okay. God, he's such a contrarian. Fuck. Okay. Not that often. Do we reckon this was Chat GPT embellished? Use Chat GPT to write it. Yeah, probably. AI formatted. Yeah. Nerf Gambit, Invis, Loki, Mantis, and Rocket. Sure. Gambit and Invis have made 90% of support players better and at a higher rank than they deserve to be in. I don't want to also be a contrarian. But this has been true for a long time. It's been true about a few DPS as well. Let's look at this one. Oh, only other thing I wanted to say is, yeah, I think generally because games move pretty fast in terms of a space with expertise in it. I mean, you'll get coaches and analysts if there's an esport at some point, but players are not equipped generally to do a whole lot of discussion about designs. Usually they'll fall into traps like, I mean, if you got this guy in a room, he would probably argue for 6 hours belligerently about you can't balance for low ranks or high ranks. And he's essentially just reorganizing and dodging and weaseling around the fact that he just accepted someone he thought was an authority because they had a high rank that said you can't balance for both. You can balance for both. People sometimes just say stuff that you have some respect for, and they just, oh, delicious. Think about anything that you believe. Hello, Water. Gambit and Invis have made 90% of support players better and at a higher rank than they deserve to be in. Okay, I just like it. Sure, in this one season, but this is a pervasive issue across the entire game. Gambit bridge boost healing amount reduced and bounces one less time. Immediately, I thought that makes the cooldown terrible. The way to fix this hero right now is that you relegate him to a third support slot. That's it. Lower the healing on the left click, you pretty much fix him. Like, I'm sorry. Just make the left click terrible at healing. Like, that's it. There needs to be some cost to picking this hero up. Bridge boost healing amount reduced and bounces one less time. That pretty much makes it like a terrible investment. Increased energy cost of ult by 600. Sure. Hold on. What is this music, man? Give me that. Cards regen faster when attacking enemies. That, I'm like, sure. Not the worst thing. Cleanse now has a 30-second cooldown. Sure. Sure. Let's just what if we didn't have to put a 30-second cooldown on something to fix it? What about that? If you're making his healing cooldown less effective, Cleanse has a 30-second cooldown. His ult is more costly. Cards regen faster when attacking enemies. Looks like sitting on main heal botting to me. Longer cooldowns? And you don't touch his primary heal, which is the cheapest thing in his kit? I guess we're balancing for one crowd. Let's move on. Invis Woman, self-shield HP reduced from 250 to 125. Sure, but how do you reconcile that with then casting it on someone else? Is it percentage based? That it keeps the proportion of damage? That needs at least some thought. But sure. Double jump cooldown increased by 3 seconds. Sure. Like, this is just the slippery slope of not biting the bullet and reverting, isn't it? Like, instead of allowing the rest of the kit to be meaningful again because you completely disrupted the value proposition of using push and pull when being in a more risky position because you were punishable instead of having your self-shield, that was gone. So then immediately the push and pull is unbalanced. They also buffed it in the same patch. The shift AoE is literally meaningless slop that you just throw out now. What if we just revert the last patch to it? Double jump cooldown increased by 3 seconds. Like, this is like... Just get rid of the self-shield. Base healing and damage per hit decreased by 10. I guess... Increase ult energy cost by 400. Increase ultimate healing per second. I like the idea of making the ult change based on what card you select. Hearts and heals. Hearts, heals, and spades gives the damage increase. Yeah. Increase ult healing per second. Redact this. What are we doing? I think the problem with a lot of rage bait slop is that, not intentionally, I do not want to be as charitable as to say intentionally, but you are in a position where you can retroactively act like a moron, and it's fine. Oh, it was, that was bait. That was bait. I was just playing the game. No, you said something dumb, that's it. You were dumb, admit it. Rage bait is a stupid idea. I think it's real, bro. I think it's very real. It's the whole rise of rage bait and like grifting coming into more and more like common
new follower
language. I think it's just because the short form and Twitter and blah blah blah. It's like we're at the final like 2% of optimization happening of algorithms that purely emotionally manipulate. Like, and then there are people who come in and act purely for the exploitation of that, to get or present in that way to a lot of people. Make it so you can't select invis since you can't select what you can't see type shit. Remove Loki from the Groot and Mantis team up. Not all you should do with Loki. Okay, that's as far as we're thinking with Loki. Guess we don't care that much. Mantis leaf recovery 40% slower and increased leaf regen for hitting targets. Disable brain dead pocket playstyle and encourage skill. Is the intent here that she will have downtime on the leaves? The most reliable headshots you're going to get are on the frontliners, the tanks, with the biggest hitboxes. She's going to be in the same spot. This is probably just a nerf. And then some retroactive increased leaf regen for hitting targets. I don't even have comments to give on this. It just feels poorly thought out. Like, I don't feel like there's... I feel like for Gambit, there was some thought to the gameplay loop at the very least. With Invis, I don't feel that. Maybe with a double jump at least, interacting with the self shield. Mantis, I don't feel that. Loki is an afterthought. Rocket, BRB cooldown increased by 15 seconds. Sure, just revert his power creep though. BRB is a terrible ability. Shouldn't be in the game. Nerf every pred scan in the game and reward real skill. Phoenix passive explosion damage reduced. Phoenix, oh my god, I hate this so much. How can you be a guy spouting your peak rank as your call to authority and you won't even revert her alt buff from this patch? Everyone hated that, bro. Everyone despised this. And you're doing the same dev trap of not even walking it back fully? You half revert? We can't be serious, bro. You, in one attempt at making a patch, you adopted the fucking hubris of not walking back the change and did the 50% walk back. The Blizzard trademark change. Phoenix passive explosion damage reduced, I'm fine with. Phoenix ult HP reduced by 50. Let's make it 100. Remember when they changed it by 100? Phoenix ammo reduced by 2. Reduce the fire rate. Phoenix Cosmic Flames max fall off at 30 meters from 75% to 60%. That's a good change. Fall off. Probably the only thing that these players think about though. What happened with Phoenix ult? They buffed the health by 100. Hella removed from Namor team up. Yes. Hella max fall off decreased as well. So he got bored. Right click goes out faster. Why are we quality of life buffing Hella again? I guess we have a short memory for that as well. This guy literally thinks one patch ahead, I guess. Are these real patch notes? No, this is his fan patch. Ammo reduced by 2. Yeah. Can now cancel her ult. This is one of the most egregious changes he's thought up. Absolutely not. Do not give weird QOL buffs like cancelling to ultimates. It's a complete break from the logic and the investment that revolves around the entire metagame part of the ults. Like, if you're going to commit to this, you use the resource. That's it. No cancelling, no refunding, no toggles, whatever. That's not going into the ult system. Stop it. Can't believe high-rank players are saying stuff like this, bro. At least he's not players, he's player. Psylocke ult damage per slash reduced by 20. At least he remembers reverting this one, bro. Are these real? No. He's a hella player? Are we serious?
You follower.
He's not. He's not, is he? Happy Bro's not on the dev team yet. Psylocke invis cooldown increased by 2 seconds. Sure, yeah. Namor never gets to see a team-up anchor again. Give him random stat buffs and reduce CD on squids. Stop making him rely on another hero and learn to balance a hero for once. Thank you for the follow. Janus. I tried, I'm sorry. Brad, thanks for the follow. Parrot is the tank player? Okay. I agree on Namor. Random stat buffs. Put some thought into it if you're going to do it, bro. What are we doing here? Jesus. He just wants the engagement. That's it. Fuck me. Probably stop here. Bucky. Okay. I'm going to be real. This kills a hero. These are not real. These are Imperative's fan patch. Over health per ability reduced by 10 is a lot. They could do that in one other change, and then we see where he lands. Remove one charge from Tainted Voltage. Great. I like that. Crack and impact culling threshold reduced from 15 to 10%. Probably can't do it. Reload speed increased by 25%. Definitely can't do it if you're doing that as well as the Tainted Voltage change. He's going to fall off all the way. Bionic Hook max range reduced from 20% max charge to 15% max charge. Yeah. I guess. Health reduced from 275 to 250. Yeah, he's definitely a tank player. We can balance without having a personal vendetta against a hero. You can put 3 nerfs on Bucky, and it's cool. But like, at least put a footnote that you'd be willing to buff him again, but you're not. Black Panther. This one's gonna be terrible. Increase Black Panther bonus health gain by 30. Maximum increase to 120. It's gamma, sorry. Can I see the bonus health? Yeah, 25. 230 or by 30? I'm sorry, are you saying he gets 55 bonus health per dash? Okay, so he doesn't die when he's in unless you hard counter him and pick thing. So that's now happening in every single lobby, if it's not already. Yeah, let's encourage that. Yeah. Panther dash damage reduced by 20. Bast now, this one literally doesn't make sense. I do not know what he means by this. Bast now descends from the sky, instantly marking everyone and applying a 50% slow, reduce ultimate damage by 25? That's his ult. So he marks everyone and applies a 50% slow. Okay. Ult now gives a 25% anti-heal to the hit enemies as well. I'm sorry. Anti by 25%, 50% slow, instant mark everyone. Dashes now go through personal shields. As in bubbles. Gain unstoppable during spinning kick. Gain omnidirectional movement during spinning kick. Panther is unstoppable during his ultimate. Oh my god. This is so unbelievably short-sighted. It's unreal. He has no... This has no consideration of the bearing of the actual interaction and what Panther does to the dynamic of the lobby. Like, Panther players hate their lives, and Panther doesn't get to play right now because that hero has too steep an interaction with the entire cast, right? He annihilates everything, or you pick something that stops him playing the game completely. Okay, so let's make him more obnoxious when he's in. That means more people are going to shut him down for free with the picks. You don't just give him unstoppable to go through those picks. This means he's now unbearable always. I love making an entire patch to post and not caring about the ecosystem of the game at the same time. Spider-Man gains one extra cluster. Sure, becomes CC immune during his ultimate. You just nerfed Psylocke's ult. Yeah, let's make Spidey's ult CC immune. I hope you guys have enough poke damage. You better always be running it. Let's reinforce that in a patch. Okay, I'm getting madder as I read more. This is fan-made, Sunflower. Hello, Punch. Blade, increased sword damage. There's no way he's a tank main, bro. Increased sword damage and speed per stack of blood. Damage and speed per stack of bloodline awakening. And then increased HP by 25. How are you a tank player? There's no way you do anything against him. Or just pick Emma. Like, ultimate now slows enemies by 40% for 1.5 seconds when charged fully. I like that change. I feel like he got that from someone else at this point. This change to the sword literally makes Blade fucking unstoppable. That and the health? No. That's way too far. That's over the edge now. It's way too far. Notorious Rage Beta. Yeah, we know. Yeah. How was your move? A lot, bro. Past 3 days. 40 plus degrees, then 30, then 40 plus again today. Thor will not be able to displace 180 kidnap a target anymore when he casts Storm Surge. Instead, knock the target down upon impact, ranging from 0.5 to 2 seconds based on time charge, and gain 1 Thor Force. Storm Surge cooldown increased by 6 seconds. So if you fully charge your spinny hammer, you will knock down someone for 2 seconds. And then can instantly awakening and annihilate a squishy for free. Alright. I'll engage with stuff that actually has thought behind it, bro. Group players eat shit and get their Iron Wood Wall CC immunity removed. We can revert. Base HP increased by 100. Aren't all the people of your rank complaining about him being S tier? Alright. Doctor Strange gets added to Hulk and Black Panther team-up. He will receive his original Gamma team-up back. Oh, this one. I hate this one so much. Out of all of them. Oh my god, bro. Woo! Strange gets Gamma back. And Maelstrom of Madness damage per point of dark magic increased from 1.2 to 1.4 at base. You guys remember Strange just running at you? 1200 effective HP with the regenning shield. Shoot, shield, shoot, shield, shoot, shield, shoot, shield. Bang, you're dead. There's nothing you can do. You better pick hard CC. What are we designing for, bro? I thought you didn't like stuff like this. Magneto can only cast one bubble on himself or an ally. These are not current patch notes. These are a fan-made patch. Real patch notes are next week. Mag bubble change is good. Direct hit damage reduced by 10. Jesus. I'll probably allow it. When Magneto absorbs a... Okay, this is unreal. When Magneto absorbs a BP spear during ultimate, he still gets marked. Okay? You know what, guys? I'm gonna block him as well. I think it would... Magneto can only cast once. Yeah, okay, I did that. Emberfrost Diamond Form reduced by 3 seconds, increased damage resistance by 25%. He just got bored towards the end, bro. Cut Diamond in half, increase the damage resist. I guess? We're just doing it, though. Like... Love when tank players try to balance a character they've never played before. You don't have to play it. You just have to have some critical thinking. Every Hulk punch reduced bubble cooldown by 0.5 seconds. Going Mega Hulk grants a bubble to the entire team. For every Hulk punch, reduce bubble cooldown by 0.5 seconds. And then next, for every sleep, we reduce bubble cooldown by 3 seconds. And then every ability reduces bubble cooldown. And if you press them all, you just bubble back to back really annoyingly and obnoxiously, and you can't interact with Hulk. That's really good. I think pushing Hulk to that state, very, very good for the health of the game. I think we should make Hulk a problem instead of removing the current problems. Not a full revert on Phoenix's ult health, by the way. I'm down to get hired. I will not ask any pay and will increase your player base by 25%. Do not go down the path of Overwatch. He actually can't... Oh my god, bro. It's unreal. Imperator, bro. Someone in chat send a Raven. I need your GPT open tab for your Twitter cadence, alright? So I can call it a bad boy. All right, that's what I need to do. All right. I think you were in the right field. Definitely, I mean, Twitter guy. Where can I find it? This was posted by Imperator on Twitter. Just listened to an Overwatch patch note and then said, don't go down that road of Overwatch. Yep. Wow, I love my power creep slot. Hulk 2. Don't go down the path of Overwatch. Power creep. Power creep. Yep. Alright. Long cooldowns. Power creep, long cooldowns. Oh! Long cooldowns. Half reverts. Don't go down the path of Overwatch. Half reverts, everybody. The Blizzard trademark. Quality of life buffs. Can't just nerf something. What is this, man? Alright, shall we make a real one? What's the game need, though? Extermination. At least learn some balancing before posting this. I think it's critical thinking. You guys ever watched a Jubilee episode? God, it's unreal. Modern day Jerry Springer. Let's put these crazy people in a room and see what happens. Like, is patch notes leaked? No. Okay. New. Text document. Patch for S6? Question mark? Let's begin. Here we go. Remember Hydra map? Remember Hulk? Ranked team map, by the way? Okay. You notice the influx of DPS Lunas? I've been moving house, I haven't noticed. You're moving as well, Punch? I'm sorry. Fan patch notes are only ever posted by people who play one role. True. How you doing, Josie? Did you guys see the AI generated leaked patch on Reddit? Someone gave Adam an ability that turns him into his soul form for five seconds and he can fly around. And then he and his teammates get healed for 30 HP per second when he's in it. What? Never do that. New follower. Thank you for the follow, Shirks. Okay. Who do I want to change? Whoa. Whoa. Angela? I'd probably leave her. Panther. God, Panther needs a rework though. Widow. Widow I want to nerf. Moving to a rural area as well. I'm so sorry. Blade. I think Blade's pretty good now, honestly. Captain America. Cap. I'll just put everyone down and... Gambit. Groot. Hawkeye's going to be a fun one. Hela. Hulk. Should be buffed by having everyone else nerfed. Human Torch. Invis. Iron Fist. Iron Man. Jean Grey. Jeff. Loki. Luna. Magic. Mag. Mantis. Mr. F. Moon Knight. We all know what we're doing with Moon Knight. It's that 5%. Don't get it twisted. Namor. Penny. Psylocke. Wow, some of these are really easy. Rocket. Rogue. Scarlet Witch. Spidey. Squirrel. Star-Lord. Storm. Pun. Thing. Thor. Ultron. 2 more. Venom. Bucky. Wolf. Excellent. Adam. Please don't nerf this hero. Do it based on rolls? Oh, God. We're making a patch, Mike. I fear you're right. Okay. Forget that list. I'll move them from it. Angela. One other thing I wanted was the last patch. So my mind's fresh. Oh, Emma got that team up, didn't she, bro? You're so right, Moran Express. While you'll still play this after they lied about EOMM. So real clear, actually. Penny got the reduced base health. Awful. I'm going to revert that, by the way. Thing. Oof. Or freely adjust Storm Surge when dashing and move in any direction. No, it needs some restriction. I think it needs some kind of restriction, bro. The devs love giving to the rich. Reduce healing. Single hit damage from 24 to 26. Well, one slash. Yeah. Team up. Anchor 25 bonus health. True. They nerfed the grit. Yeah. Torch changes. I think you would leave Torch based on his history. Leave him. Give him another patch. After changing some other stuff. Honestly, if we nerf hit scan, I'd even say actually reduce the hit damage of the blast back down to 40. Psylocke, I hate this. Scarlet, I think you could actually justify a nerf for low ranks because I hate them power creeping her. She's not relevant in high ranks still. And this is just making her more unbearable for like bronze, silver players. This is not a new patch, guys. I'm looking at the old one so we can make a new one. Punisher, that's getting reverted. Luna got the self-like. Ooh. Okay. Chat, any thoughts on any sweeping changes to the entire cast before we begin? Why does it need restriction? It's finally more skill expression. What, the constant kidnapping that the entire community decided was unacceptable with Wolverine? And then we added a hero based around it with Angela, and now we've moved Thor to it as well. Matter of fact, add another DPS with a Bucky hook too. Okay, did Angela have a season 5.0 change? Yeah. Assassin's Charge accelerated dash state, I guess. I think the spear health on the ult, I want to go back down. I think for now I'd leave her. I would leave Angela, I think. No Angela. Next tank. Cap. Ooh, this one's easy. Format text in Notepad. Okay. Remove alt generation buff. Moving on. Wow, that was easy. Strange. Here's my Strange rework, everybody. Swapping to Strange incurs 30-second TP penalty. And now we can balance the hero. There it is. You get any changes in the last, was it season 5.0? Might have been before that. .5? Gotta change at some point. The cooldown of Maelstrom. That was it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think base health. I think base health. I think Strange players should get TP because they play Strange. I don't think Strange should always be meta in the terms of you swap to extend fights past their already ludicrous length in Rivals. Everyone loves that. Let me think. Oh, you could do. I think something very simple for Strange is we give him 25 to 50 HP after this TP nerf for swapping. just to curb a little bit of that against his hard counters that cut through his shield immediately and CC him. And I kind of want to give him longer range on his shots, but all the extra range incurs a fall-off penalty. So whatever his range is now, the extra range we add on to that should do less damage. Because I don't want shield poke slop, okay? Maybe give him 5 extra meters, but make it do less damage in that 5. By half. I don't care. Just a little bit. Just round him a little bit, okay? Round him a little bit. See where he is next patch. A different way to clear dark magic. Oh. Huh. He already has a little fall off? Okay, true. Thank you. Okay, never mind. I'm not touching his primary. That's Stephen Groot. Oh, wow, this one's easy. Emma. Oh my god. What's the cooldown again? Yeah. It opened the picture. What the fuck? Ah, yes. The free game-winning ability. With a 20-second cooldown. They love that one in the past 2-3 seasons. What I really want to do with Emma is this is something that needs testing though, but I think her diamond should be reworked a little bit. I think the amount of kicks and grabs you have is probably one too high. You should be able to kick, or grab, kick, grab. That's it. I think it's just cooldowns on them, both. Um, mm, I can't remember the exact numbers though. I do have them here, but I haven't played Emma super recently. What's the current damage resist on Diamond? You know what? One of the shield. Mm. I don't think yet. I don't think yet. I'd wait till after the poke nerf that we will be doing. Okay. It's difficult to just make a patch like this, right? Because I feel that some changes I want to be staging for other changes in the future. So I want to take Emma in a little bit of a different direction, but not yet. I want to nerf some other stuff. Groot. Okay. Okay, there are 2 ways we can go about this. We completely revert the CC immunity, which I'm pretty down for, or if they really, 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 really like it, make him be closer to the wall. I think we're sick of him planting it behind something and now, okay. Groot, the server admin who gets ult every 30 seconds and is being pocketed by 3 supports, is shooting everything he wants and can't be moved. That's on the strange ability idea real quick. You can use Dark Magic for either Maelstrom or an AoE speed boost for his team. Duration depends on Dark Magic. Oh. Hmm. Nice. I actually quite like that. Speed boosts are really, really good. So I'm a bit scared about the upper end of application for it, but like, will it just be used for poke comps rotating around? But that's pretty non-existent coordination in this game. CC immunity. I like the LOS change, guys. I like that one. Requires LOS, CC immunity, range finding. What is the range finding on it? It probably isn't listed. Is it the same as his just passive in general for the 15 meters? I might make it 10, 10 to 12.5 meters. Sorry. I'm erring on the side of 10, probably. Base storm speed boost. Actually, that's pretty good. I'm not against that, to be honest. If we're being honest, I want to make other changes to Groot. 2,800. This one's been sitting in the game for too long. Let's do the most low-balled change and make it 3,100. This is all, by the way, we've kept his CC immunity in, which was a ludicrous change. God, do I just say revert it? I feel like this is against what I believe in. Revert that. Okay, nice. Hulk tour. Sorry. Hulk. Nothing. For now. Next patch, we nerf in that cooldown reduction. Magneto. Welcome to hell. He's getting put in prison. Now has one bubble. Unheard of. Walrus changes. Hey, how you doing, Astra? I'm making a patch, Grady. First time on your stream. Really like your takes on the game, even if I don't agree with everything. Can't wait for them to nerf the power creep. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate it. New follower. Shield value for me is doing it at 200, even if we revert the second shield. I think we leave it at 200. I need to go further. Magneto patch history. Rivals. Here we go. Take me to season. Shield health reduced on bubbles. Yeah, did nothing. No longer share an ability cooldown. That was done. Gambit grants mag yeah. Charge speed on the rings. We leave him as is. Make him one bubble and that's it. Thank you for the follow, 0 point. This is recent. I'm making it. Am I a marker like Bucky gets? With Magneto, can he get a marker above enemies when his ult is high enough to one-shot them? Oh. That's interesting. I don't want them to do it. No. I want to reduce the passive generation of the rings. Reduce primary damage. $60, right? $40. It's 80 total? Do we nerf the splash or the direct? I think we nerfed the direct. By 5. I'm sorry, little one. Okay. Oh my god, my favorite tank in the game to talk about. Penny parkour. Cutie pie, haha. No, we need to go deeper. A brief history, Penny Parker. Armor expulsion. Max duration reduced. Now grants invisibility for the duration. That was the symbiote team up. Okay, here we go. Season 2. Where the fun begun. Begun? Cyberweb cluster now has a chance to land a critical hit. Movement speed penalty when firing reduced from 40 to 20%. Max health increased from 650 to 750. I think that was great. Move faster. I mean, looking back, this is great. Moves faster. Can crit. More health. These are changes to move her out of a nest. So what happened? 2.5. Team up with Rocket. Double nest. It's still in the game. Do I want to design new team ups this season? This patch? No. They can do that for me. I'm probably not going to make new team ups. I would take her out of the team up though. Nest cooldown increased from 20 to 30 seconds. What if you kept it at 20 and removed the second? Spider drone deployment interval reduced from 0.7 to 0.5 seconds. Wow, increase the cooldown and make it stronger. Wow, she's really shoehorned into that team up now, huh? What is this design, bro? Spider drones now inflict an 8% slow. Even better in the webs. Cyber webs also grant a movement speed boost and healing over time to ally. What is this? Slippery slope, bro. What are they doing? Forced into point one, first point defense slop, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again. All of the win rate numbers were because she was being played on first point defense, and when you play her out of that, you get shot and die, and no one plays her. At the skill floor, this hero feels bad to play unless you have time to set up and you have cover. First point defense, everyone knows it. and they make a change to make first point defense better again and again and again, and then they make not first point defense worse. Okay. Let me cook. Let me cook. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. There aren't numbers on the lingering effect of the webs. Okay. This is staging for moving her to a better place. This is not the finished product, but I would like to launch Penny into a patch in this state. Okay? Ideally, I'd also love to give her a new team up and remove her from the Rocket one. Cooldown on Nest is down by 10 seconds. It is more frequent. Drones are nerfed back to the 0.7 seconds that they used to be. They no longer inflict a slow. That was a buff she was given. And they no longer grant the bonuses to allies. Terrible change, made first point defense for her even better. One of the most egregious ones. Max health increased from 700 to 750. Honestly, if they wanted to give bonuses to allies, I want them to only do it on the right-click webs that she places in interesting places, right? Because the right-click is a limited resource that you only have so much time to use. Max health back, reverted. Lingering effect of self-web buff increased by 2 seconds. Because I want her to leave the webs. Nerfing the 3-second CC? Actually, maybe. Maybe, bro. Was that not the part of her kit that was supposed to keep people in webs taking damage, but then they had it apply a slow? So her right-click became more slop? Are we not seeing that? Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. I'm happy with that for now. Yeah. Straight up, it's just penny nerfs. And then she can leave webs easier. That's it. Moving on. This is taking a while. Let's speed it up. Oh, rogue. I think you nerf poke. I think you just nerf poke. I want to change her very little, to be honest. I don't want to do a whole lot with rogue. I want to make a whiffed absorb a shorter cooldown by like 5 seconds. Made a suggestion. Give her Nest a duration to create more windows of vulnerability. Oh. Oh, Fido, you cooked. Inactivity detected in your live? I didn't get enough roses. I have to do a capture now. Chat, you reckon I failed this? I ate. All right, you guys are reckoning. You guys think she might even need nerfs? Could you make the font a bit bigger, please? Oh my goodness. Of course. Is that better? Rogue needs to have the amount of CC she can produce nerfed in some way, shape, or form. Right, okay. Do we make absorption a bit more punishing in how you execute it? It can't go through shields. And we lower it by 5? For a miss, it's 25 seconds if you get an ability. More punishing on a whiff? Okay. Okay, maybe I shouldn't balance rogue yet. I think maybe Shields is a bit much. How does it affect her matchups? Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling I don't touch her. Nerfing poke damage, her block percentage will have to come down by 10%. Okay. I think I'll leave her. I'm not changing rogue. Oh boy. Oh, great. These three. Oh, they all need changes, bro. God. Thing, Thor, Venom. You think about Spidey getting 1 second back on his swings when he pops a tracer? I'm ambivalent. Probably fine. I think, to be honest, changes like that, I don't think most people feel. Not the Spidey players will. I think people playing against him are going to be like, whatever. What are these thing changes, bro? Okay, Liz. He does 80 on a right click to squishies, like 250 squishies. Can we give him more flat damage? Can we reduce the max health? And can we make this back to 3 seconds? I don't know the mathematics of like if he has 75 flat and some percentage. I want it to be roughly the same, but I don't want him to be a tank buster. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Okay, what would for Yeah, 4%. 0.004 of 800. Sorry, 004? Don't be stupid now. 800. 32 damage plus 75. Okay. 250. Still less. Okay. Do we go to 80 flat damage and 4% of max health? Let's go 5%. Wait, that's back. That's back to where it was. Nice. Against squishies, actually, it's a tiny buff. Okay. Sorry. 0.05 times 800. 40. 120. I'm happy with that. 5% max health, 80 flat damage. Yep. I'm doing that. It's rudimentary. That is not... But yeah. Haymaker... Make normal punch better, give it the overhealth. This is basically that. But he has some scaling against high HP targets, but I don't want him to be tank buster, but 5% against tanks is a lot. It's not so... Actually, no, I need to check those two. Jesus. Plus, what's his flat? 55. $15 less on a high HP target. I'm probably okay with that for now. Or maybe we just go back to flat. I do agree with it, going back to flat. Make normal punch better. Oh, he's primary. The thing. $40 per hit, double strike. And, sorry, he's getting a nerf. Here's the thing. I'm sorry, the spell field of the Yancey Street Charge Slam. 5 seconds? Get out of here. Sorry, what are we doing? We need to make this game as uninteractive as possible. It's a season where every single hero damage output is low and healing is low. Probably fair. Hey, God. I'm burning out. So we need to go a bit quicker. Thing, Thor. Do I 5 seconds? Too much. We made it. God. We're putting Marvel Zombies patches in? Okay. Freely change movement direction during the dash. Guys, I can't endorse this mechanic. Can you fix the toupee, please? Get rid of the hammers. Give everything its own cooldown. Guys, I need to think in depth about what to do with Thor. I want to revert this. Post rework Thor is beyond saving for me. Let's look at the changes. Stoppable while casting ult. Max health increase from 500 to 525. No longer activates shared cooldown with Awakening after the ability ends. Max health increased to 600. Move speed increased to 6.5 meters per second. Bonus health gained from Thor Force down by 25. Max health bonus reduced. Max bonus health reduced from 200 to 150. Hammer throw damage decreased from 70 to 45. Damage on retract decreased from 30 to 20. Now grants 1 Thor Force. Cooldown adjusted to a flat 6 seconds. No longer consumes Thor Force. Awakening manually cancelled. Give 1 Thor Force after awakening ends. Enemies that exit the area are grounded for 2 seconds on Lightning Realm. Movement speed while active in God of Thunder increased. Now stuns enemies for 1 second. 15% damage reduction. Oh, sorry. Can now freely change movement direction during the dash. Cat, I will take that concession now. I think what we do for Thor in the very immediate meantime, I need to... Thor, I think, is like his own topic of what you do with him. I think that's like this, but just for Thor. Venom, I'm going to be real, guys. That's it. Anti-heal and all. I hate it. I hate it. Honestly, if I had my way, I would completely remove... Sorry, completely remove. I would nerf his E, where he just gets shields. Yeah. We need to think of something else for the hero. Okay, get out of my face. I'll do that later. Okay. We just got through tanks. Jesus Christ. He produces too much overhealth, but I don't know exactly what to do with him outside. I have a lower understanding of Venom. New follower. In terms of like the numbers on abilities. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Rating. One 20% of lost health into bonus health. I'm doing a slop nothing burger change. I'm moving it to 115. Yeah. Yeah, I am. Oh my god. All right. Panthers first on the chopping block. I need to look at his kit. Cuboid Spellfield. What the Guys, I think the Panther changes. Okay, this is assuming we're not reworking him yet, okay? Assuming we are not reworking Panther yet. So let's put a band-aid on the situation with him right now. Okay, what's his current HP? 275? Easy. His base HP is now 300. We just nerfed Thing a little in terms of CC. I would like... This is besides the point with the hero. Oh, this is the big one. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, this is the big one. New follower. Spirit Rend cooldown. 10 seconds. 7 seconds. I was going to revert it. I'm taking an extra second off. Where we give him the worst DPS in the game of Teemo with the worst tank in the game. Let me say goodnight to Liz. New follower. I return. What was I saying? Claws damage, it's literally just a tiny bit of a mid-fight bump if you're out of resources. That's it, because he's useless without cooldowns. This is a band-aid. I want him to be reworked, but up his health a little bit because he gets nuked right now. And just lower the punishment cooldown that was completely arbitrary. In fact, over-revert it by 1 second. That's it. Have any changes for Hulk? No. That hero needs poke to be nerfed. Matter of fact, oh god, I hate this team up. I think 30 seconds is probably fair. I'm doing this harder. I think I want to revert the CC immunity on Groot, to be honest. Okay. Like, I'll look. I will look at Hulk, I guess. Hold on. Where are we at with... I hate stall slop in this game, but I almost want to make it so he's still touching a point when he ults. Little changes like that. No! Something did come to mind. You reminded me. Yes, Bernsky. Matter of fact... I literally lost my train of thought and didn't put this in. Hulk. Hulk. Low key, I don't know if it's top 25% of jump. I'm wondering if a fully charged jump makes him CC immune. Or like the top 25%. But it's a distance thing, which kind of fucks with him a bit. Most Hulk players hold jump by plunging. No, it would make the jump CC immune. When is mid jump? Make it do damage on impact. I really like that. Forget everything I said. I like that change. If we're going to give Hulk... If we give Hulk anything... Unfortunately, the numbers are going to be terrible. So it won't be attractive. I'm going to be conservative here, man. 0 to 50. I know it's not a lot. I'm scared about adding burst potential to more dive tanks. Blah, blah, blah. It's the whole, like... We're going to rabbit hole people just getting, you know, 2 people coordinate and explode half the cast again. And everyone's going to be screaming about it. Okay. Panther, Widow? Widow I don't want to touch. No. She needs a new ability. I don't have the presence of mind anymore to do it. Blade. God. Ugh. We're getting up there with Blade power creep, bro. No, this is good. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, this is actually brain dead easy. What am I saying? What's the anti-heal on this one? 20% for result. Yeah, all right. And this is going to be conservative. 30%. Hunter's shotgun. This one I'm going to be even more conservative with. At least I'm doing something with it. There's a sweet spot you have to find with the anti-heal numbers, is the problem. And they have to be implemented and then tested. What am I looking for, bro? This is the one. Heal reduction, 40%. Ooh, that's actually... Huh. That's pretty good. Screw it, make it 45. I don't care. Daywalker dash shotgun anti-heal from 40. 45%. That's such a nothing burger change. You notice it a little bit. When it gets to 50, you start to notice it. I think the alt you do change though. That's kind of where I want to leave them. It would be quality of life buffs, but the Bloodline Awakening, like keeping the meter, is what I wanted. And then they buff the sword again, so I don't want to make it more quality of life, like retain the meter, because his sustain is pretty scary. Remove base sword. Thank you. Shouldn't exist. I'm gonna turn off the thing and get more healing from my team, but do no, like, just take the gun out. Like, implying you're not life-stealing and getting that sustain, but you still have the sword out, so you should be shooting. So the sword shouldn't exist. Did he? This one I already thought out, so I don't have to think. Okay. What's it called? Devil's Chain, Devil's Throw. I don't know if 60 or like 55 in sweet spot. And then Devil's Throw. A matter of fact, make it 50. The numbers need a bit of work, but it's the idea of what I'm doing to both of them. So just give me a sec. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. Bonus health gained 2-0. Number of ricochet for up to 2 ricochet if there were no targets. Projectile damage 32.5. So he does how much with one throw? Guess what? What? You don't have a username. Look at chat. I just dropped 50 KOs. Congratulations, my goat. Yep. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Chain Slam does less damage, gives... What's the ratio on that? Did it increase anything? He gets 4 more bonus health. And then Throw gives nothing. And Chain does 30 less damage. Yep. Chain is the sustainability, Throw is the damage ability. That's it. Yep. If he's sustaining, he's not slaughtering you. If he's slaughtering you, he's not sustaining. That's it. And thus, there is a dynamic with interacting with this hero. What is the parrot about? What do you mean? Oh, can miss your old setup, look cozy. Well, I haven't set anything up yet, but yeah. The background parrot. W chicken. Go on your desktop? I'll link on my shit right now. Oh, there's just a bird? It's just a wallpaper pack, bro. It's not that deep. Hawkeye. What happened to him? Matter of fact, bump my tunes. Where is my clear obscure again? Now, where is it? Play, there we go. Electric Tides. Banger. Nice. This one going way longer than I expected. Max focus increased. Oh, we love tank busting. We love that. Wow, I'm an innovator. Looks good to me. The issue with snipers is that they need full reworks. That's the thing. It happened in Overwatch. You need to sit down for hours with a whiteboard talking about Hawkeye. Okay, I'm not doing that right now. Put him back in the bin. Hello, Primo. Trick arrow sounds like an interesting concept. Should have a drawback for it. Take away one shot and give him trick arrows. I like that. I need to think about that. Maybe we do that on a stream. Specifically that. Hella. Fuck me, man. There's so much. I'm mopping up so much dirty work. This is literally like, I'm sorry. Currently, my philosophy with fixing stuff right now is to look at the patch history, look at the most egregious recent stuff, and press Control-Z, bro. Astral Flock cast time reduced. I know you want people to play in interesting positions, but how do you challenge this hero? She has everything at every range. Ella. Let's pick one, actually. Let's pick one right now. Flexibility or long range? We have Phoenix. I'm picking the long range. Not in the way you think, though. It's just a nerf. $25 bonus health. I'm going to tentatively leave it there. Revert the fall off. This is a giga nerf now. I need to remove something. Not really, actually. The reload speed and the cast time on the bird does a lot. It really does. The reload speed is actually a big one. That's ults per game, that's pressure per minute, healing required for your tanks, so space for your tanks. How you doing, Josh? See what happens. Just a side note. I'm going to leave her as she is. She is now in the sniper role. But the reload speed is a lot. I want to differentiate her and Phoenix. I would probably in the next patch reduce her fall off. Sorry, increase it. Early predictions? No, this is what we want. Okay. Torch. Leave him. Iron Fist. Ah. Oh. How'd the move go? It went. There were 40-degree days. Yeah. Come on, man. I just want to revert this. I'll settle for that, though. Let's speed through it. We might actually have to revisit this next stream. Phoenix, I think we know what to do, though. Phoenix, balance, history, rivals. Okay. Phoenix. Summon health reduced from 500 to 400. Wow. Damage fall off. 30 meters rescaled from 60 to 75%. Yeah, me when I'm insane. Phenomenal. There's a differentiation between her and Hela. She isn't good at every range, which is still not true. She is. Yeah, I'm pretty sleepy now. I'm forgetting half of the stuff I talked about with this hero. Lower fire rate. Do they give stats for that? Jean Grey. Oh, there we go. minimum. 0.435 seconds per shot to 0.5 seconds per shot. Fall off is back. Reduce the ult health again. Great. I'd probably even reduce the damage of this. Let's leave it as is for now. Ooh, ult charge? 3100. Get out of here, bro. Minimum. Yep. I'm sorry. What are we doing, bro? HP 275 to 250. I wasn't aware she was 270. Thank you so much, my goat. Slap on the wrist, all charge. Fire rate, fall off, summon health. Honestly, this literally just makes her ult fairer. Before it was still great. Fall off just differentiates her from Hela, and the fall off change wasn't needed before. Lower fire rate. Now we're actually doing something to the current state of Phoenix before we broke it. And she was always broken. Ult cost, fire rate, HP. I'm happy with all of them. Yep. Are these changes for the next season? No. We're making a patch. I'm here furrowing my brow. Friggin' magic. The combo-based heroes, tricky to just touch as a non-player of them because you need to know the numbers of every single, like, hit of a combo, basically. I think I'm gonna leave magic as is, but I want to rework iframes in general. I'm gonna do it. I think we need to revisit this. I'll save it in another stream because I'm going to need another day of fresh eyes. Plus, when I'm going through them, because I'm kind of running out of time and it's getting late, I'm not going like, what's the ult charge on absolutely everybody? But the answer is probably that I nerf the ult charge of everybody. Oh boy. Wait. I got a second wind. My goat. The Mr. F patch. Never mind. We made it. Stretch punch. I want to do it by one, but then it becomes a nothing burger. Distended grip. Here we go. Never mind. Distended grip. Like, they justified this, what? Because it's greater total damage distributed? 50 damage when you pull a single target. 30 damage to each target if you pull two. Make it do 50 to both. Minimum. If they buffed it once and it's such an obscure part of his kit, I think they never touch it again. So I'm going to make it 55 instead of 50. punch them immediately afterwards. $120 damage. I kind of want to even increase the damage. After successfully pulling an enemy with distended grip, the target is afflicted with a 1-second immobilize effect. I don't care. Ooh! Second hand after you grab someone with the first is faster. I'm sorry, but if you're not going to let me aim it, don't make it an auto target that can just get disrupted by really basic 80 strafing in a game with movement acceleration. Vulnerability on pulling 2 targets would be nice, but it's also a force multiplier for cleaving as well. It's like this whole overwhelm pressure thing that this hero does. Oh, we haven't even got to big form yet. Elongation. I'm doing it. I'm doing my whole rework for him. Fuck it. Absolutely. Okay. Same as his hands. Same as his hands. Elongation. Select distance. I'm locked in, I am. Damage a boop. We have to leave it. It's a run it down ability that gets abused in low ranks. It goes with the big form. Stretch the body to absorb damage before launching stored damage in the targeted direction. Excellent. Self-slow rate, 35%. I'm okay with the self-slow. Leave it as is. Damage absorbed, damage reflected conversion rate. That's why you can't increase it for some reason. It's a conversion rate. Okay. Okay. What's it called? Reflexive rubber? Yeah, no, that's fridge mode. Elastic strength. Elastic strength. Bonus health. Takes 1 second longer to begin decay. I fixed the fucking hero. There it is. I'm locked in. Mr. Fantastic. Here's my fucking rework. Here we go. Stretch punch spell field range from 15 to 17 meters. That means he has a longer range on his punch. I'm okay with walking that back. Distended grip second projectile speed from 60 meters per second to 80 meters per second. This is the auto lock on after you grab someone. The second hand that you're not allowed to aim is an auto lock on and can be avoided. Make that one a bit faster. The standard grip dual target damage from 30 to 55. Grabbing 2 targets is useless. Make it useful. It's literally a nerf in damage on any target by grabbing 2. Flexible elongation bonus health for allies up by 5. That's it. Flexible elongation. Select distance from 50 meters to 70 meters just to match the new hand distance. Reflexive rubber projectile max damage from 180 to 200. That's fridge mode reflect. Okay? No regs half the time anyway. Elastic strength no longer grants 350 base health. Worst change in the game. Grants 350 bonus health. Take me back. Elastic strength bonus health takes 1 second longer to begin decay. Yep, I fixed the fucking hero. I would change the ult, but you know what you can do now? You can farm the fucking ult in your little form. We made it. I am Kirby. Aim training low-key working. Very slow duration after ult ends. Interesting. His ult has fall-off damage, by the way. You creating your own patch notes? Yes. I honestly want to erase the fall-off. I think it's nice to have skill expression in landing closer to targets, right? Unfortunately, how it works is that landing closer to targets is actually risky because Invis is in every game and her shield eats your entire ult and you don't get bounce resets. And then you die. Fixed shield interaction. Oh, ooh. Never mind. Band-aid fix. Reset bounce on shield hits. Don't have to make it go through shields. Just let them count as a target for bounce. That's it. That's a band-aid change for now. Can you aim train at all? I used to. Wait, dispatch? It's shuffled to it. I haven't played dispatch yet. How you doing, Gutsy? I'm going to, I think. Maximum 5 bounces, but you do need a hit confirm to continue? Or... That's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Moon Knight. Wow, done. Namor. Let's see his stats. 275 health. Don't change him. No, don't change him. Outside of that, sorry. Squid's fall off? Oh, oh my god. I love that. I love that so much. Yeah, the thoughts I had the moment I looked at him is all we did to Bucky. Sorry, all that we looked at Bro doing to Bucky. And I'm like, Namor is a defensive pick, but he's also poke, and the poke part is the insanely obnoxious part to me. But I think he's okay without team-ups. I really do. Two ways we could go about it. Monstrous Spawn is now projectiles. I believe it's hit scan, right? Oh, oh. No, that's the summon projectile. Make a projectile so they can miss. Or we give it fall off. Either way, it's a consistency slider. Something safe like that, 30 meters. That's safe, though. It's kind of a nothing burger to melee people, which is the point, but... Psylocke, easy. Like, I want to leave the ult charge as it is. Scarlet Witch. Sure, if he's good without it, that's all right. That's the environment we're going for. We need to find a place for him in post-hit scan nerf era. Some tank nerfs, some support nerfs. If he's not good, we work with what we have there. God, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm sorry, it's just a low rank stomper. I hate the curve of that ability with a change like this. Annihilate low rank players. Useless middle. One tricks abusing the hero. Get better ults off by surprising you with the pull. Yeah. So many of these characters are so one-dimensional, they're hard to nerf. Yeah. Oh, Spider-Man. He's one-dimensional as well. What you need to do with Spidey is a comprehensive rework that needs, I think, thought behind it. That requires more time than I have. What I want to do with him basically is force him to hit more web clusters, but give him more web clusters so that he can access some poke in his playstyle, because he can't just be a melee assassin. It isn't working for this game. A pure melee assassin is not working. Panther, some more brawling. Spidey, some more poking. As a band-aid in the meantime... Does Web Cluster do more damage if you hit someone who's already marked? The right click? The poke? Oh, Toady, that's so fucking real, bro. Thank you. Absolutely. That's a thought I had since the game started. You pull enemies to you without hitting a tracer, but if you hit a tracer, you pull yourself to them. And I guess the argument is that, oh, you get the damage or whatever. It's lethal to pull someone into your team. You don't get bonus damage if you hit someone who's already marked with the right click. Okay. Reverse, get over here. Pull logic. Right. Cool. This does something to combos. that I need to consult with the Spidey player. However, I do feel that I like this direction. Web cluster now deals what do we reckon? 10? And refunds 1 second. I think we can preserve what Spidey mains want out of the hero if we really work using the web clusters into his moment to moment a lot more, right? So you give him access to poke if he gets bonus damage with the web clusters, and he refunds 1 second of the refill by hitting someone who's marked with a web cluster, right? And then because we reverse the pull logic for his combos, I'm fairly certain, do you not? You perform the kick when you pull yourself to them, right? We may have to remove the kick when you pull yourself to them. But we might have to speed up some part of his combo. And then you can work more clusters in, hopefully. That's what I want to go for. But I don't know the exact nuance of every animation, etc. Funny idea, let headshots blind. Getting the tracer on you at least allows you to react and know that he's about to do his combo and you reversing it. Remove some of that counterplay. Oh, true. Maybe that's why they did it. Yeah. Yeah. Instead, you get pulled into the enemy team with 0 warning. God, this is a toxic ability. Jesus. I think the pull logic thing is, yeah, Jerf, yeah. I like this direction for him. I really like that, actually. Wow, I cooked. I ate. Okay, Squirrel Girl. Oh, God. I think we have to leave her as she is. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think we make her more interesting with team-ups. Let's not forget that system exists for another season. Star-Lord. Oh. You know what I'm doing with Star-Lord. He's getting hit with the iframes nerf. Maybe I reduce the ult duration by 1 second. What do we think? Seeing pull be removed makes me cry. Good. One second seems like a lot. God damn. All right, then. How about that? Storm. Leave her. No, don't touch her. Yeah, no. Punny. Pun. Rifle damage from 20. 19. Wow, I fixed him. I fixed him. I fixed him. Psych. Psych. I'm not done. Theory crafting? Yeah, we're making a patch. I went dead silent in the past hour, though. Pellet amount from 14 to 16. Shut up. Why did we ever do that? Deliverance. I love how it was already insane up close for its one use case, and then they just buff it. I'd make a better patch low key. Bro's gonna... I think if I got you to think for 5 minutes about any one of your changes, you'd start peeing pant. Alright. Alright. Winter Soldier. The Buckold. I'd remove Fantastic from the game's skillless character. It sounds like you really care about the ecosystem of the game. Get out of here. God, I might do 45, bro. Okay, what's the pellet? Jesus. Bro's hit scan. Sorry, Jesus. What was that? I might make it 90. And just flat nerf it. Bucky needs to hit his abilities to get over health. I agree with you. Yeah, I agree with you. Great. Except cap team up, I'm going to say. I would like team ups to be used. Oh, okay, sorry. Sorry, I'm stupid. Enemies that take damage from the projectile will no longer receive damage from the spell field. So I just flat buffed him. That's annoying. Damn. Oh, this is like untouchable then. Why does it make that distinction? If you take damage from the projectile, you don't take damage from the spell field. Meaning that if we want to reduce the spell field damage, the projectile's unchanged. So it's just a damage nerf and an alt charge nerf. Oh my god, why did they make it work like that? Just make them take damage from the spell field and make the projectile like 40. Alright, I'm writing that in. What the fuck? Okay. Rotostern now deals spell field damage to all targets. Rotostern spell field from 65 to Rotostern projectile damage from 75 to 95. That means this is just a reallocation and an alt charge nerf, and he does less AoE. That's it. Same damage. Right. Okay, wait, no. Wrong again. Oh my god! It keeps going. Because they now take damage from the spell field, I need to account for that in the projectile, which I didn't do. Okay. It was 75. Now if I add 45 to it, Jesus, that's a lot. Okay, it needs to go down. 30. And now crits are worse. Oh my god. I quit. Unless we let that stand. No, I'm not subtracting from 95 because they always took the projectile damage only. Single targets take 75 damage. Always. I still want them to take 75 damage, but we need the crit damage. So that's why they did it. That makes sense. I hate it though. I think... Ugh. This sucks. Okay. Alright, you know what we do? We just nerf the spell field. I'm doing it. I'm nerfing the spell field and that's it. Yeah. Okay. Alts, I'm gonna leave as is. It's a cheap one. I think we go over alts in another pass. Movement-based damage ability. Trooper's Fist. Trooper's Fist. Fist. Mobility, lockout. Lockout, revert. Reverted. Okay. Tainted Voltage, 1 charge. I mean, so far looks good to me. I'm happy. Base stats, yeah, that's great. I really like that for a Bucky change. Spell field damage down for the left click for spam for his guaranteed value.
Dangerous.
Where is it? Did I remove it? He now needs to deal damage with his abilities to generate overhealth, except for the team up. Less spell field damage. Mobility lockout reverted on his punch. 1 less tainted voltage. I think that's great. How did the crits become worse? Right, okay, so if I made them also take the spell field damage, right? Crits only affect a projectile. The spell field is like an explosion. Explosions can't crit. So if I made the primary target take spell field damage and reduce the projectile to account for that. So if projectile here does 75 and spell field does 65, right? If the primary target took both of them, I'd have to reduce the projectile to 10 damage. And then the crit on the primary target would do 20 damage plus 65 instead of 10 damage plus 65, which is effectively just not a crit anymore. The more flyer season 0, I think the tainted voltage numbers is fine. I think they should change the slow. I think they reduce the cooldown. They don't add a second charge. Then you can make it 5.5. It is throughput over time that you're considering as well, of like ults per minute, blah blah blah, because 2 charges with 6-second cooldown is gonna a lower cooldown with 1 charge will overtake it in output over a game, because you're beholden to the 6-second cooldown still. So you front load them into a fight, but Bucky does a lot of spam, so if he has a lower cooldown on it, you need to be careful with it. But CD to 5.5 seconds. I'm getting cooled again. Guys, I'm going to have to put this on pause and continue it next stream. Thoughts? Wolverine. I think I skipped Iron Man accidentally. I'll go back. I do not like where Wolverine is at. How far into the patch notes? Well, this is one we're making. I'm at the end of DPS. God, the leap cooldown sucks, man. I hate it. I don't know what the air control stat is on the leap. I tell you what, though. This is something I want to do to it. Feral leap cooldown increased from... We are nerfing poke as well. Okay. Feral leap air control reduced by 30%. With targets. Man, I wanna be meaner to him. He hasn't seen a lot of play these recent patches, but he was meta fucking terrorizer not too long ago. Save your document is giving me anxiety. Oh my god. Fine. I'm not leaking my shit. Save as markdown file. Patch for season 6. Yay. Someone will type the thing up from memory. The VOD. I can't with my music not playing on repeat. Play it again. Good boy. I think it's passive increasing with range annoys me. I don't know why that's really a thing. It makes sense lore-wise, I guess. Maybe. Make passive visible. That's the one. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Make passive visible. That's it. That's it for now. We'll revisit him next patch after we see how the meta lands. And where are we at? Ironman. Yeah. Ironman. I need to see where we're at with him. Iron Man. Yeah, it used to be visible. I can't remember if it's still in the game. It should be. It's just a fast tiny icon. Terrible. Yeah. I mean, his kit is just a scalar for flyer resources. Like, I hate that with flyers now. Hitbox size slightly reduced. Jesus. Upon activation, gain 100 bonus overhealth. Yeah. That was lame. I get it. I get it. Issues with Iron Man. What do we think? Nerfing hit scan will help him, yeah. Rework is primary? I cannot hear my music. Now I can hear it. It's probably the air turbine blowing air on me. I have a hot take. Put all flyers on a resource once hit scan is nerfed. More reason to use Unibeam over primary fire? Really? Unibeam to assassinate tanks. I like that. Direct hit. Yeah, always the direct hit and nerf the splash. Yeah, I like that. Okay. This is probably too loud for you guys. I should just turn it down. Yep. Yep. Now this is a nerf. This is a nerf because less splash means less free ult charge for missing, right? It's also harder to direct hit. It's also easier to direct hit tanks. But if this is kind of a net nerf in that way, I think you're more incentivized to just use the rest of the kit. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. Increase projectile speed to... I don't know how much I really want to do that. It's still, like, it's still suppressive. It's still decent, the spell field. I think I'll leave it as it is for now. Yeah. That is the duelists. Holy fuck, we made it through. Jesus. Okay, who do we nuke from orbit? From support. Buff is useless missiles. That's also what I was thinking. I just fucking don't care about them. Do we want flying by on flyers to be good? Probably not. Micro missile barrage. Projectile speed, a fucking terrible pattern they fly out at as well. 20 damage per round, cooldown 8. I guess if you hit everything, it's... Jesus. 300 and something damage? Doesn't seem right. No, I'll leave the missiles. Cat's trying to get inside. I think I'll leave this. I'll leave him. Okay. I don't even need to bring up individual supports. Give me the last two patches. Give me the last two patches right now. Ultron. That's a while ago. News is there. I'm blind. Buff Iron Man's HP? No. News. What am I doing? You know what? No. The better way was the history. What am I doing? I want to revert the max health on C&D. I really want to. That's a stepping stone. Cloak is such an afterthought. I feel like I think ulting from Cloak should change the ratio on the ult's damage. I want to rework Cloak and Dagger a bit. I think I'd do that another time. Adam, oh god. Simple as. Gambit. Don't shut me down. Fucking, where was I? I definitely should have ended at 10:30 because I went really silent. Okay, Gambit. What's his ult charge now? It does more healing than damage. Are we kidding? All right, I fixed it. Adam is low-key not good. Yeah, relative. Everything's being nerfed. Okay. Should make it worse, to be honest. This is a start. He receives the ult charge nerfs. All of this is a start for him, but I want to see what this hero looks like when we're utilizing his kit and what he was designed for, and not his numbers. Okay. His ult no longer purifies. You have a cleanse in the kit, use the cleanse. His ult should not be finally not a circle healing ult, and then it applies a purify to hard CC. So all you do is counter an ult that was used, counter a play that was used, and then rip all space away from the enemy team. And you're faster than all the other support ults, maybe sans Mantis. But you do more damage now too, so it's better. Alright, it's the same as the other ults. Remove the purify. That's a start. And that's 2 changes. And he receives the passive ult nerf. He deserves more. The music was Gallus' hair blowing in the wind. This is the cinematic final. The changes. Nerf self-heal too. Oh. Really? No, I'm happy with the card healing. It's the It's this, right? Tell me what... do they list his... They don't list his heal on his dash. What's the exact number? I like slam because you can use it intelligently between reloads, as with cards, to heal or supplement your healing output. It's a decision that's interesting. I think the dash charge removed. I think I just kill it. Dash heal removed. Yeah. Whirlwind still heals. I know it still might be a lot, but he's getting the alt nerf. He's getting a base healing nerf, which is a double alt nerf. His alt no longer purifies. It's an alt nerf in its actual execution. And his dash heal alone has been removed. Fuck, the hero's still good, bro. The hero's still really good. Bridge boost. I'm okay with. Purifying pickup. Oh. Wait, hold on. Anti or do a little knockback. Hee hee. Same damage. I fixed it. Well, there's one of the decisions I can change. All right. Explosive trick. Damage. 70. 55? 50? Fitting barrage. $50. No heal on dash. The close-ranged riskier one does more damage. The safe anti-heal does less damage. $60 is fair. Finally, your terrible Lord Icon is gone. Ban him for life. Ban him for his entire life. Ban him. Ban him for his entire life. You don't want to buff damage on Boop. Boop. Go on. Trust me. No, explain. Saucer made it up. You know what? Hold. Hold. I'm not done. What was the damage of this? Okay, big easy impact. 25 per field. How many fields? 3. 75 down. Ooh, angle between the side cards and the center card. Uh-oh. We're going to make him play closer. And he has less self-heals, and he does less brawl damage. So now he might... TikTok fam, I'm going to say goodnight to you guys for now, because it's getting really late, and I'm going to end the stream soon. Still over on the Purple app. I'll be back on Monday. Thank you for the love tonight. Good night, Leo. Karuak. Sorry, I can't answer that right now. I'll be back later. All right, see you guys. What is going on? I'm making a patch. The boop is really strong in 1v1. Yeah, we make him weaker in 1v1. It's night? Yes. Make his knockback 75 and not 80. Pretty sure the damage boost on Spade deck affects it, so it's technically higher. Okay, okay. That I can get behind, yeah. Yeah. I like that. Yeah, yeah. I can see it. I can see it. Yeah. I think the issue I have with these abilities, right, is that honestly, I don't know if you can work them into each other as like meaningful decisions that much. It's like, which one does more effective damage? If we're forcing Gambit to be up close in general, he's just like, let's make the more damage so someone dies happen. Like, is there a link to this? I'm making it now. Primary fire. Angle. Great. Instant range nerf. You know what you could even do? You could make the angle way more punishing. And make the center card do more and the outside cards do less. To give him this weird like curve of like mid-range. Close and mid-range, yeah. I don't think it's necessary. It could be good for the healing though. Yeah, the angle fucks with the healing a bit. It's a healing output nerf, and I just wanted to touch the numbers on the healing. Exterior cards, healing hitbox. Asterisk next to that. It's imperfect, but I think that's to keep it in line. Yeah, but Boop is really strong in any non-main scenario. Sure. I mean, it's like, I feel like most of the times, I guess if you're really in a 1v1 out of LOS, I'm not super fast. We double nerfed, what was it? The right-click combos. Cards have a more punishing, you need to be in their face. I don't think he's there yet. I don't think this is the final product either. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay. Juyong's hair looking nice today. Have you seen the leaks about Adam getting a new movement ability? Yeah, I have. A lot of people are saying it looks like AI, and I kind of agree, bro. I think that Adam ability sounds terrible. I really hope they don't do it. I mean, I'll be eating, but I don't want them to do it. See, indeed, we didn't change. Gambit nerfed. Yep. Invis. Invis. What did you get? Jesus. Okay. Like, let's be real, bro. No one wants this. Don't do it. We have other poke supports. Why are they doing this? They just wanted her to be hard meta. Let's have not Luna for a little bit, and then people will be screaming for Luna back. Haha. Or projection. The projectile speed as well. Jesus. God, they did that to the projectile speed and the range, so she could just shield herself for free instead, and left click for free. What? It's just a power budget raise. Oh. Okay. We're gonna make it 130. I wanted to fight. I don't want the self shield. Force physics. I'm sorry. This ability is such plot armor. Force physics. Range. 35 meters. 30 meters. Done. That's it. That's literally it, bro. It's pretty much just a revert. Oh, actually. If not removed entirely. Oh, God, I kind of want to remove it entirely. The slow. Heal. Heal on shield. Healing amount 50 per second. Ooh, that's the nerf we want. All right. Okay. They could have their cake and eat it too, and you make the self heal on shield 20 per second, and remove the slow. I say remove self shield. Honestly, she's got a lot of tools in her kit. I think I almost want to remove the shield slowness entirely. What was the other thing? Yeah, done. Recovery delay on the shield health. It's always up. It's always up. Any intel on Deadpool? No, not yet. Okay, where are we at? Almost done, guys. And you say I never do anything for you. Jeffrey. From the island. The Guardian Shield has better utility than Emma Shield is diabolical. Look, yes. Also putting the slow on it, like, it's not an argument to have more on Emma's Shield, though. The state of Jeff was not okay, and then he got out-crept. Like, it's the state of Jeff is not okay. Something needs to be done about this guy, bro. Heal numbers need a fucking look. Joyful Splash. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm sorry. That's it with Jeff, to be honest, for me. For now. Yeah. Yeah. Bigger fish to fry. Haha. Oh, boy. Is Jeff bad now? Yeah, people don't like him. Flavor of the month. You know what I want with Loki, man?
New follower.
I kind of am of the opinion that Loki's clones need to have half health and like 10-second charge, 9-second charge, right? And you nerf the full damage and healing down a little bit, and then we do something else as well. Oh god, it can't be the backstab build. Jesus, he actually does one thing. Leave him for now. What was the history? What are his priors? What are Loki's priors? Thank you for the folly, Steamy. Ah, yes, max health. Direct hits, 10 additional healing. No, I cannot allow that. Ooh, I'm a genius. Sorry. Direct hits from main Loki are the only ones that deal 10 additional healing for the situations where you have 0 clones. Kind of a lower rank lift. The fuck is this? Same soundtrack. Loki's hard to mess with, turns into a numbers game, yeah. Cool. He gets hit with the alt charges changed as well. This is a healing nerf. I'm happy. Make it a little more for him. A little more for just him? No, I want to nerf him. I want to nerf him. I want Loki to have an ability. I don't want to give another button, which sucks. But I want Loki to have an ability where he does the Mirage thing in Apex Legends, but instead he just points, like pinging, and he tells the latest clone to run to the ping. That's it. And the clone runs to the ping. That's that. Just that one ability. Why you hate him? Heel slob. Yeah. Loki's okay right now. Loki just duplicates Gambit's ult. That's the problem. God, do I really theorycraft this right now? A Loki rework? What are all the duration-based ults? All of them? Loki, no. You know. I guess. Except for you, yes. You, no. You, no. You, yes. 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 No. Not really. Yes. Yes. Yeah, probably. 5 seconds though, that's fine. Yes, no, 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 yes, no, yes, 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 no. Technically yes. No. Yes. 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 No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. 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 No. 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 Yes. No, there's way too many. I was going to say we nerf duration-based ults on Loki's copy to open them up to not copying support ults, but it's like everyone in the game. Let's move on. Where was I? Whoops. Loki, Luna Snow! Oh my god. I've been doing homework all stream. What the fuck am I doing, bro? What the fuck? It's past midnight. Like, ugh. Low key, I'm him though. Absolute zero cast time reduced. Fuck off. Luna Snow. Okay, if you're gonna make a fucking hit scan support and make her the poster girl and you want everyone to play her, don't raise the skill floor. And I misspoke. Don't lower the skill floor. You made the hit scan. Stop trying to C&D-ify Luna Snow. You made a hit scan marksman. Absolute zero. Cast time revert. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Telegraphing shit like that is a fucking game both players have control over, and it is interesting. Those are the interactions that keep these games good. Projectile speed, no. Throwing slop down main time. Oh, maybe I could justify keeping the projectile speed? It's a skill ceiling thing, get over it. Number 1 idol. 10% heal boost. 10% damage boost. Receive 10% of all healing done while active. Maybe it wouldn't seem so necessary if Invis couldn't fucking shield herself and Gambit could run away from everything. Okay. Instead of Gambit, how we balanced him, hopefully it just lowers the power budget in general, so all of that seems less frustrating. We'll see. We won't, though, because that won't be the changes. Number 1 idol. Idol, probably, fucking removed. Haha. I cooked. Luna players cannot hit shots, they need slop. Then make the shift a toggle and nerf the fuck out of it. Actually, what's her number 1 pairing? What's Luna's number 1 pairing in play data? Give her a team up that's just a permanent clap that's shit. Like, for the fucking casuals. I don't care. Like, I do care. I really do. But like, come on, let's not just, oh, fuck. The casuals love our fucking hit scan high skill ceiling hero. Yes, the ult is literally squashing all skill expression and makes them the rest don't matter, but let's forget that for a second. Like, maybe people like learning that a little bit. Potentially. Could be a thing. Clap already lowers her healing. We should buff it. I'm coming to your house. Mantis. She's a weird one for me. I would rather rework her a little bit. I had a leaf system. Sleep. Interesting, all the fall off that exists in the game, but this one's an AoE. For free. Mantis. Sleep duration, scalar, added. For AoE. Fall off. Min distance. Sorry. To 3 meters. reduced to 60% duration at 3 meters. Bang. I would buff Spider-Man. I did. I nerfed him too. Croquet Raccoon. Mantis, you probably leave untouched, but sleep is just fucking awful. Okay. Alright, let me cook. I, oddly enough, am going to... fuck, this is my whole rocket rework coming out at 12:20 a.m. Bombard mode. Projectile spread. Not listed, sick. Okay, percentages it is. 20%. Damage. 16 per round. It really is a beam, so when we quality of life creep it and make it stop being such spray, I think it needs a damage nerf by a tiny bit. Projectile spread 25%. Keep the speed. Keep the speed. Oh, what is that fall off? Go to hell. We cannot be serious. Fall off begins at 10 meters, decreasing to 40% at 20 meters. Let's address that one. Okay. Not, probably by feel, not where I'd like him to end up. But you need to start dipping your toe in stuff like this, bro. We're reducing his damage by 1 per bullet. We're reducing the spread by 25%. We are doubling his fall-off, pretty much. Fall-off now begins at 20 meters, decreasing to 50% at 35 meters. I'm not done. Repair mode. Repair mode. Mode ammo. 10 to 5. Projectile speed. Half. Fire rate 1 per second. Half. Healing amount ally. Okay. Rocket fixed. For good. Okay. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Penny. Okay, left click. Projectile spread reduced by 25%. Damage down by 1. We are making his gun way more consistent. It shits on things at close range. FYI. The more we extend the range of that, it's going to look like he's fucking running the lobby. Reduce the damage a little bit. Fall off now begins at 20 meters. It's doubled. Decreasing to 50% at 35 meters. It's more than doubled, actually. Repair mode ammo, half. Repair mode projectile speed, half. Fire rate, half. Healing, double. Not for the direct hits, though. Now you can weave in left clicks and right clicks to min-max the most out of the kit. In his gameplay loop, there is now room for left clicking without getting someone killed. You can do more as Rocket Raccoon. He's fun to play. Remove direct hit interaction for healing. You reckon we just delete it? Maybe, actually. You might need to lower the healing to self if the speed is halved to 25 or something. Sick. I'm pleased. I fucking love that. Reduce the delay between shooting orb into gun. Ah. Of course. %, seems to be my safe number. It's 0.5 seconds right now. You gotta be... That's on purpose. Cut it in half. I don't think he sees YouTube. I do, but I've just been fucking locked in with the lead paint stare for the past 2 hours. These are my patch notes. BRB, I'm sorry, bro. Until this becomes something else, we need to increase the cooldown again. I think BRB should be something else entirely. Not today, though. I think the rest, we talk about another time. I'm happy with that so far. Holy shit, are we done? Ultron. I think what I actually intended to do tonight was predict what they would put in the patch. And what's going to happen next patch is, to me, hinging around Ultron in that they're going to finally nerf some stuff if... One or two paths. They keep power creeping, or they finally nerf stuff. If they finally nerf stuff, they're going to leave Ultron untouched. We're going to be like, oh, see, we finally nerfed triple support. They leave the new Ultron untouched, and now he's in every game. Like, some shit like that will happen. Do I want anything done to Ultron? I didn't like his changes. Why should team up as CD for his whole team, heavily nerfed in HP and range? Wait, what do you... HP? Nah, Ultron I want to rework, man. I don't know what we do with this toolkit of the hero, bro. He's scary as hell. I think the fire rate increase field very low HP, right? Dead Cells is a great game. I love that game. I played it a lot.
New follower.
I think how Ultron should work is he should have some kind of passive resource that affects everything. Sorry, this is spitballing. It's not how I think he should work. It's a way we could go with him. Say if he had a meter of 100, imagine Mr. F's full elasticity meter. Envision that under the crosshair. And to shoot, to shield, to dash, all of these cost that meter. It's still not active enough. I want to make it feel more like controlling what you're doing, the drones, blah, blah, blah. There's just not enough in what he does. Like, focus on someone and hold right click to generate shields and use the meter? No. Thanks for the follow, Neo. And begooling. Tire boss. Good night, Snowman. Thanks for stopping by. BRB is big raccoon booty. Really? His kit is so simple, and then they gave him more of what he already did, so it's super simple, more good at what he does. Okay, cool. Yep. Simple. Make him simple, but more. Sick. More of the passive stuff he does. Cool. Now, move speed boost. At least it gives him a decision of like, you should be right clicking when people want to do stuff. That's how that worked anyway. But all right. I think explode him for good. Oh man, I'd give him something else. You know what I want, man? Ultron. This is... I don't think I'll put this in this, like, spitball patch of, like, what I want. Remove second drone. 25 damage burn effect on ult. This is a pseudo anti-heal. Damage over time. I kind of want a second volley from ult. An extra volley. Extra volley on ult. Ult is expensive now. Keep it at 4,000. Yeah. Give him the movement speed boost, damage boost. To the main target. Keep ult at 4,000. Do we need to keep that buff? No, we don't. It's just flyer. It's just flyer multipliers. Like, no. Remove second drone. Remove damage. Speed buff. Shield can be used whenever. Remove second drone. Yeah. Extra volley and ult. Just take him back. Take him back. We also nerfed hit scan. Okay, I think we need a second look at this in another stream. Next week is going to be news week with Daredevil, so we got to do this Monday. I don't know if ult buff is what he needs. Me neither, but his ult is dog. Oh, actually, I kind of want to lower the healing of the ult. It's even harder. Triple support force. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Iron Man team up. Now in base kit. Base kit as secondary fire. Fire. How many shots does he have? 6? I think it's 6. Iron Man team up now in base kit as secondary fire. Ammo switched to 100. Left click costs 20. Done, I fixed him. He's now a second support if you want to sit on main and be useless, right? You get the Iron Man team up as a secondary, right? Now you're not doing any damage, okay? It's in the kit. Extra volley on ult. Or burn effect. honestly, both those changes might be too much now. I think revert and just adding the team up in the secondary fire. Primary fire should get a damage reduction, and then he should... Damage reduction? Damage reduced. Then he should 3-shot 250 300 HP. You did Jeff dirty? Joyful Splash healing down by 10. No, I didn't. I just need to make sure the healing is down. We need to look at this again in the next stream. Cap remove alt generation buff, yeah. Strange swap into strange, because 30-second TP penalty. Plus 25 to 50 HP. I'm happy with that. Emma, team up nerf. Groot CC immunity requires... I want to delete the CC immunity. I really do. I said psych revert. I think I'm fucking good with that. Uh-huh. Hulk, jump deals damage on impact, base on charge, 0 to 50. I want to be really careful with this number. It's probably 0 to 30. Adam is S tier. Hello, Jobs. Finally, someone gets it. Mag now has 1 bubble. Primary projectile reduced. Yeah, I'm good. Good with that. Penny parkour. Fucking delete her. Nest cooldown from 30 to 20. Drone interval from 0.5 seconds to 0.7 seconds. This is a bunch of reverts. Drone no longer inflicts a slow. Webs no longer grant bonuses to allies. Max health from 700 to 750. Lingering effect of self-web buff increased by 2 seconds. Let her leave webs. That's it. Just a little bit. She was already good on first point defense. Stop making the game one-dimensional and playing us. Thank you. Thing, Haymaker damage restructured to 80 flat, plus 5% max health. This curbs his tank bustiness a little bit, and makes him a tiny bit better against squishies. Rocky jab damage per hit increased 40 to 45. Left click. Spell field on Yancey street charge down. Back down. Thor only gains free movement if Storm Surge is fully charged. We don't like kidnapping playstyles, bro. We already went through this. Venom. Reverted anti-heal. I'm sorry, I did it. Health ratio. On his E. Down by 5%. Panther Band-Aid fix. 275 to 300 HP. Left click melee. Damage up by 5. When he misses a dash, the cooldown is now 7 seconds instead of 10. Blade. Anti-heal on ult for up 10%. Shotgun anti-heal up 5%. Remove base sword from the game. Diddy. Chain damage the bonus health from 0.7 to 1.0. Damage reduced to 50 max, so he gets 4 more bonus health, basically. His throw, no bonus health, no slow. That's it. This is the damage one, that's the health one. There's your nerf. Hawkeye, max focus down by 15. This is a revert. Focus charge speed down again. Hela, Astral Flock, cast unrevert. She's being relegated to the longer range one. Reload speed increased by 0.1 seconds. Soul Drainer cooldown increase. Remove name or team up. Iron Fist make block more obvious. We'll get back to that on Monday. Iron Man repulsive blast. He has to hit more directs. That's it. Phoenix. Alt health revert. Damage fall off from 75% to 60. That's a revert. Lower fire rate to 0.5 seconds. Alt cost from 3100 to 3400. That's a slap on the wrist, by the way. HP to 250. Magic nerf iframes. I don't know what the number is. A little bit. Mr. F. This is my Mr. F rework. We're fixing it. And by rework, I mean a little bit of care for a buff that actually makes sense in all the times they try to do it and reverting the crap. This one's a question mark. Increase the length of his punches by 2 meters. That can go. Distended grip's second projectile speed. When you grab someone, the second one that's auto lock on and you can't aim, increase the speed by 20 meters per second because you can't aim it. Dual target damage up to 55. That's 5 more than the single target damage. I don't care if it's distributed. It's worse to pull 2 people. Backshotting someone gives them 5 more bonus health. That's it. Backshot detection radius matches the primary fire. Projectile max damage for your block. 20 bonus damage. Big form is back to bonus health. Bonus health takes a second longer to decay when you exit form. Reset bounce on shield hits. Moon Knight, revert the 5% anchor bonus. Namor, no more team up. Monstro spawn now has fall off in the last 10 meters. Psylocke ult damage, down. Back down. Someone's smoking and it's coming in the window. Are they smoking? Yeah, it reeks, bro. Jesus. Wanda, I'm reverting this for low rank's sake. Spidey, corny ass pull removed. Web cluster now does 10 bonus damage against marked targets and refunds 1 second. The hero can now poke. Just a little bit. This is changes I'm making, yeah. What is this? I made this tonight. That's why I'm 2 hours overtime. Star-Lord iframes nerfed. Alt max range down by 5 meters. Elite. Pun, rifle damage down. Revert. Deliverance pellet amount. Revert. Learn to speak. Winter Soldier. Needs to deal damage with abilities to generate overhealth. Except for Cap team up. Bullets. 20 less spellfield damage in the AoE around targets he hits. That's it. Projectile speed. Projectile damage is the same. The primary target has never taken spellfield damage, so this doesn't affect primary target damage. Uppercut, mobility lockout reverted. Tainted voltage charges 2 to 1, but CD is now 5.5 seconds. I wanted to be careful with that CD. This is a half-second CD buff. Because over the course of a game, that CD will really overtake his total output over having 2 charges, except for in the value that you get from like immediate kills because you have an extra CD. Wolverine Feral Leap cooldown increased. We are nerfing poke. I remember. I do not forget where we were with Wolverine. Air control reduced by 30% with targets. Yep. Make passive fucking visible. Yep. Strategist ults. 50% charge nerf. I think everyone ults 15% charge, but we were getting sleepy around here. Adam, don't change him. Do not buff him. Give him a team up with not Lunar Snow and give him the ability. You play Adam and think he needs some kind of quality of life ammo buff or more healing, you don't like Adam. Gambit folds. Primary fire angle is wider. He's worse at long range. Exterior cards healing hitbox increased by 15%. I don't want to nerf his healing that hard. I just wanted to nerf the numbers. Primary fire healing now matches the damage. 28 down to 20. Raging Royal Flush no longer purifies. That's his ult. Oh. And no longer gives ult generation. Dash heal removed, whirlwind steel heals. Explosive trick damage, anti-heal, down by 10. Knockback, up by 5. Big easy impact damage down by 10. Sorry, 5. It does 3 of those. Right click slam, down by 5. Invisible woman. Back to 30 meters. Projectile speed is up by 10 from its original. Pull is down to the same as a primary. Self-cast removed from shield. Guardian shield slowness down. Guardian shield recovery delay increased. And the heal is reduced. I needed to nerf healing somewhere. It should go down again, to be honest. But she's punishable now. Jeff, I'm nerfing, sorry. He was just meta. I do not forget. Loki direct hits only from main Loki. Deal the 10 additional healing. Absolute 0 cast time revert for a freeze. What the fuck have we landed on? What did I do? Yep, projectile speed back down. Self flake probably removed. Yep. Mantis. Sleep duration. Fall off scalar added for AoE. It now has fall off for the sleep duration. I'm sorry, it's free. I don't really want to change Mantis that much, but I'm adding this. 60% duration at 3 meters. I want players to be active, but the sleep is... She had sleep, now you're slept. That's the interaction. At least hit it. Rocket bombard mode. The fucking rocket rework. Spread reduced by 25%. Damage reduced by 1. It is a good gun when it hits. Fall off now begins at 20 meters, over double. Decreasing to 50% at 35 meters. Repair mode ammo, half. Repair mode projectile speed, half. Fire rate, half. Healing amount, double. One-time hitbox increased, so you can still hit those directs-ish. One-time heal is reduced, though. Self-heal is reduced as well, because they're slower. Reduced delay between bombard and repair mode. 0.25. BRB cooldown back up. Fucking Jesus, we fixed rocket. Ultron removed damage speed buff. This is a revert to the patch. Iron Man team up now in base kit as secondary fire. Ammo switched to 100. Left click cost 20. And added a 25 damage burn effect on ult. Yep. Fucking what a patch! Oh! Remove self shield he gets after giving shots? Jesus. No. What Adam buffs did I do? I did none, as you can see now, I guess. 1.5 seconds would be better. What did I miss? When Punisher gets harder nerfs than Hela? You gotta be shitting me, right? Okay, I didn't touch her damage, did I? Oh, true. Yeah, I was very deliberate with Hela. I'm gonna say this. A reload speed increase on Hela of 0.1 second is fucked. Like, this is a lot of damage over a game, bro. That's a lot of ults over a game. I wanted to fucking relegate her to the sniper spot. Phoenix is now different to her, and she's different to Phoenix. The bird has cast time. The stun reverted the fucking cooldown. No more Namor team up. She has to play longer range. She's at a disadvantage. Probably a closer range. The bird's still good. The ult's still good. Honestly, we could do more to her, but we got to see where we land with Phoenix as well. I think the fire rate is the same sort of mentality with the Hela reload speed, but yeah, it's a start. %10 buff would have been heaps. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Trying to learn 6 characters in your favorite role too much. Am I spreading my mental bandwidth thin? Yes. Yeah. One Ultron drone with only 30 healing drone. True. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I don't fucking care because he has the fucking Iron Man team up. Don't like the IF changes, but I'm an Iron Fist main, so take that with a grain of salt. It's not a whole lot. What I want to do with Iron Fist, but the problem I have with Iron Fist and Magic is that I need to put attention into knowing the numbers for every number in the combo, basically, for shit that they do. I want him to go back more towards squishies and not tank busting. I want to do something else with Magic. Probably not a whole lot, though. It's just the iframes I have an issue with, and Star-Lord gets hit with those changes as well. Yeah. He's about to get where I am. Yeah, bro. Okay. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. I hope those of you who stayed till the end had a good time as we made this fucking patch. I do not have the presence of mind to fucking recap this for a short or whatever right now. We need to revisit this on Monday probably and wrap it the fuck up because then we will be hitting Season 6 soon. How do you feel on Cap's ult acceleration? Deleted. I honestly want to revert the bonus health and not the cast time. I forgot that Phoenix's numbers were now 60% and Hela's sitting at like fucking... oh, she drops to 99% damage at 100 meters. Like, yeah, okay, bro. Like... We found Hela mains were sometimes not slaughtering everyone in the lobby, so we increased her damage at fucking 2 kilometers. Your tier list yet at Aim Labs? I've answered this question from you tonight, John. What changes do you suggest for Invis? Pretty much blanket reverts / a nerf to healing and generation on the shield. Boss and patch. I think it needs work in probably tanks. I want to put a bit more thought or time into, I don't know if I'll have it, into alts across the board. I do quite like this Hulk idea though. Strange I'm good with. Who did we not touch? Yeah. I think Rogue needs more time. Possible buffs for S6. No, this is a patch I would like to implement. If we're going with possible buffs, let's do the 60-second version. All right. There are 2 paths we go down. They finally nerf stuff, or they keep buffing. I hope the uproar has been enough over time. Let's say they nerf. Based on how they nerf, I'm expecting still an Adam buff and an Ultron buff. Okay, Adam, let's say unchanged. Let's assume. Angela unchanged. Panther, 25 base health. Widow unchanged. Blade, I think unchanged this time. Cap, I hope they nerf the ult charge. Probably unchanged. C and D, I think doesn't get touched. Daredevil probably gets some kind of damage nerf. Maybe it's damage on one ability. Strange, I think unchanged. Emma, I think they probably nerf cooldown of the team up, if anything. Gambit, if they nerf stuff, it could be literally anything, man. Oh. My guess is cooldowns, bro. This is what they're going to do. If it takes too much to think about, make the cooldown longer. Hopefully it's healing. Hopefully it's ult effects. I'm hoping some form of cleanse or heal off the ult. Groot, I want the CC immunity reverted. I do not think they have the confidence to do it. Hawkeye, I think maybe we circle the drain and see a damage nerf. Do it again. Like we bounce back down there. Hella, I'm hoping for some kind of... I think we... if they start nerfing stuff, fall off nerf maybe. Or some slap on the wrist ult charge nerf. Hulk probably gets some kind of power creep. $25 to $50 health. Torch untouched. Invis, hopefully some kind of revert. I'm expecting them to try and keep the self-shield in and do some numbers to the entirety of her kit. Nerf double jump, nerf the field, nerf the push and pull cooldown, whatever, even though they buffed that and love it. Something like that. Maybe they reduce the self-shield health. But I'm not expecting them to remove it. I don't think they have the confidence to do it. Iron Fist unchanged, Iron Man unchanged. Jean, I'm hoping for some kind of... I think the best we get is a revert to something. Jeff unchanged. Mr. F unchanged. Moon Knight probably unchanged. Maybe he loses the anchor bonus. Mantis, I'm guessing unchanged. Mag, I think they won't nerf him. I don't think they will. Magic unchanged. Luna unchanged. Loki Unchanged. Namor, maybe we finally get him a different team up. Penny? They might finally nerf the defensive capabilities of the hero. We might see 1 to 2 nerfs in that department. Psylocke? I'm guessing unchanged. Rocket, I'm guessing probably unchanged. Rogue. I really hope they don't do much. Wanda, probably unchanged or maybe something minor and meaningless. Spidey, I don't think we'll get a change. Squirrel Girl, probably not. These two might be interested in some team-ups if those happen. Star-Lord. Let's power creep him again, I'm guessing. Storm, I think, because she sneaks around not being played sometimes, I think they just do some fucking optics buff to her for zero reason. Punisher, I think it's more likely than not that he escapes a nerf. Thing, Yancey Street Charge, field down to 4 seconds from 5. Thor, now he gets, he actually has an ability that gives a quality of life buff to a random ability in his kit, now as a separate button. So instead of the devs doing it every patch, you just giga buff him, power creep him over the course of a game, and these stack. So every 10 seconds you press button and then he just gets a buff. Let's keep breaking the hero. Where was I? Ultron, untouched. Venom, untouched or some minor buff to get him played more, which please don't. Bucky finally gets some kind of nerf. Maybe they revert the uppercut. Maybe they lower his regular health. Wolverine probably not getting changed. I think that's probably what it'll look like. Yeah. Yep. Thank you for the follow, Venus. Guys, I'm on antibiotics right now. I'm sick as fuck. I was hoping, damn, I feel like shit. I'll probably end the stream early at like 9. Well, now it's 1 a.m. So, I'm a fucking idiot. But, we made that. And by we, I mean I got the lead paint stare for the past 2.5 hours and read some of chat. So I hope you guys found this, of note. I need to end stream and go to bed. I hope you're all doing well. Pretty sure Thor's all got buffed. The Lady Loki trailer. No, I'm pretty sure, dude, I'm pretty sure that was like, they made the Thor's 250 fucking HP to show the ult killing something, and that was it. Like, was Cybele uncivilized? What a fucking question. Pretty good patch, but buff Iron Fist. He needs a reshuffle of what he does. The never dying, constantly doing 1 million damage to the tanks, and then, oh wait, look how hard I swing my mouse around. Yes, this is coming from a Mr. F player. Look how hard I swing my mouse around to fucking not get hit. And then I kick out, and then I'm back in and I don't die again, and fucking on repeat, and then I'm ulting and doing it. You shouldn't feel like an environmental hazard. Read what I said up when you said revert invis. Removing self-shielding is not the answer. Ooh. We'll take more skill if we don't rely on the shield so much. I've run 24k Lord and I love her dearly. I've been playing her since before the buffs. Those buffs lowered her skill ceiling. Exactly. You don't want to remove self-shield? You know what I'm expecting, really, in depth, even though I went over it very quickly with Invis, is that I think they try to have their cake and eat it too with the self-shield, right? And she finally turns into Brig in that the self-heal on the shield becomes like 25 HP per second or something. And that's what they do with it. Yeah. It's a bit more up. Okay, hold on. Revert damage, decrease the self-healing of shield by 50%, increase CD of both push and vortex by 2 seconds only. If there was anything they did, I am going to say that is probably exactly what will be in the next match. There's always an argument that they just do something else, like it's the double jump gets the cooldown nerf or something. But yeah, that's what I'm expecting. Yeah. Hope they reverse self shield, but they won't. Yeah. What was really quite concerning about that power creep patch is just the amount of free toys they gave to people just for like optics. Groot's CC immunity. How the fuck are you gonna take this away from Groot players without them quitting the game? Like, good job, guys. And it was for the sake of it, for the fuck of it, they just gave him the CC immunity. Like, they didn't understand the ramifications. They didn't care about the narrowing of what you can fucking do in a lobby against this guy. Wasn't relevant. Like, we need counterplay. Him being CC immune promotes poke. The game really needed that, bro. And I doubt they're going to get rid of it. What's it going to be? It's going to be, you know what they're going to do for it? If he gets a change. They're going to make the wall have 550 HP instead of 600. All right, guys, I really need to end now. Thank you so much for being here. It's great to be back. Obviously, there's no background. I'm still in the middle of moving. I'm going to be moving tomorrow. I got to go to the tip and dump a load of rubbish. Like, I've been sick as hell. Yeah. Yeah. I'll see you guys Monday. Keep your eyes on the stories and Discord announcements, because if I somehow get sicker, I'll have to just call it. But yeah, let's do more discussion and stuff. I didn't even play tonight, so I'm sorry if you guys wanted to see me play. I fucking completely didn't even do that. We just went all in on the patch. That was a good time, though. Yeah. I think at the very least, even if I can't get a short done for this in time, starting Monday, I like this as a baseline to sort of adjust as we get more patches as a reference. Yeah. My friend started playing Fantastic and he loves a good vids, man. Thank you, bro. All right. I'm going to say goodnight to YouTube fan I can't even speak first. Thank you for the love tonight, guys. Sorry I didn't read everything. I've been way too tired the past 2.5 hours, so should have said something about ending. I will see you guys Monday, most likely. Thanks for stopping by, Mike, Rose, Cineporn. That sounded fucked. Primo. Thank you, guys.